How you guys doing? I'm Chef Yakub.
I'm Chef Angel.
And I'm Chef Brooklyn.
And we're the Spruels. This is Conscious Cooking, brought to you by the Bayview YMCA. So, this week, I kind of gave the kids a choice. I was like, listen guys, I want to make something fun, I want to make something creative, but also want to stick to our topic of kind of being cautious and conscious and using the things that we have in our refrigerator. So, after we found some cheese sticks, and the kids used to really like these. That's why I bought them from the grocery store in the first place. The kids used to really like these. But then I noticed they're not going for them as much as snacks in the refrigerator anymore. So, with their help and their great idea of making cheese sticks, we decided to make some mozzarella sticks from these simple cheese sticks that we have in our refrigerator. I mean, everybody loves cheese sticks. Now, just like our regular recipes, we're just giving you guys a foundation that you can actually interchange and do whatever you like with this recipe. Now, we're using low-fat skim mozzarella, part skim milk mozzarella. These are the little cheese sticks, like I said, that I buy for the kids. They used to love them. They used to want to come home and eat them, open up a pack. We want cheese, but now they don't eat them as much. So like I said, we're going to transform these things into something that's kind of boring to something that's awesome. And that's our mozzarella sticks. So for this week's recipe, we're going to have our breadcrumbs. So what I have is I have some panko breadcrumbs that I seasoned with some Parmesan cheese, some salt, some pepper, some Italian seasoning, and also some fresh parsley. And then I also ground the panko down a little bit more so that you get a nice crispiness, and also you get some of the crumbs that cover up the cheese. Then we have our mixture of eggs and a little bit of water. That's going to be our egg wash to get everything to stick. Then I have some of my seasoned flour here. Just flour, seasoned it with a little salt and pepper. And then, like I said, we have our cheese sticks here. Yeah, so let me just get in. Let me show you guys how we start this out. So, first of all, do you guys like cheese sticks? Do you guys like mozzarella sticks?
Yeah, yes. they're good.
Mozzarella sticks are the best thing in one of the foods.
Okay, yeah, we love our mozzarella sticks. So when we go out to restaurants, when we see appetizers, we normally get mozzarella sticks, right?
Right.
And at restaurants, they can be hit or miss. Sometimes they're these frozen things and they just sop up oil, or sometimes it doesn't seem like they were fresh. Sometimes they seem like they were old. So I think we're going to tackle and we're just going to handle all those problems. We're going to make some nice, fresh, delicious mozzarella sticks. And the cool thing about this is you can make a large amount, freeze them, have them for later. So that way, instead of having to go through the whole process, you can just grab a couple out of your freezer. You can throw them in. You can either throw them in a fryer, your air fryer, throw it in the oven. It's totally up to you. So what we're going to do is, I'm going to show you guys the process of what we're doing. So first, we take our cheese and we get it into our flour. Now the reason we're using the cheese into our flour, that's going to make sure that there's no moisture that leaks out and gets past this point. It's also going to help create a barrier so that we get a nice crunchy cheese stick on the outside, but the cheese is nice ooey gooey on the middle. So boom. So guys, I want you guys to watch my hands. Here, let me get in here between you two. So I want you guys to watch my hands. So look, I use my right hand for my dry hand because this process can get really messy. Another tip, if you're going to do this on your kitchen table, I suggest you use a little saran wrap, little plastic wrap to cover the table. That way you're not worried about making a mess. If you get some on the table, it's okay because it's all covered in the saran wrap. Boom, so I got my flour totally covered. Then once I drop it into my egg, I move to my other hand. That allows me to have one dry hand and one wet hand. Take this out, go back to my dry hand. Now, I get my mozzarella stick covered, nice and covered. Pick it up with my dry hand, go back into my egg, pick it back up with my wet hand, go back in. This is going to allow us to get a nice double layer to get that nice crunch. It's going to create a nice seal, and that's going to make it so the outside gets crispy and the inside stays nice and ooey and gooey. Then, when you pick it up delicately, and you'll notice that everything is perfectly covered. So I'm going to walk you guys through that one more time. My right hand here, got my right hand that I'm going to do my dry ingredients with. Then I'm gonna drop it in, go to my left hand, dab it off a little bit, get into my mixture. After I get it into my mixture, what am I gonna do again, guys?
You're gonna put it back in here and then put it back in the breadcrumbs.
Right, we want that double crunch. So once I get it in there, get it back out, get it covered in my breadcrumbs. Boom, another mozzarella stick. That's how you do it. So what we're gonna do is, we're gonna go ahead and, as you see, I'm dripping egg, but I'm not really worried about it because I got the whole table covered. So there's no worry about making a mess. We can keep the mess on the table. So now what we're gonna do is, we're gonna just go ahead. I'm gonna have the kids finish them off so you guys can see that even the kids can help out and do it. Then we're gonna set up at the fryer because we're gonna use our fryer. So we got our fryer oil going at about 350 degrees right now. We're gonna get these made, and then they're gonna actually have to go into the freezer for about 2 hours. That way they sit, they settle, and you kind of create that crust, and then you can put them in the fryer. I already got some in the freezer that we made earlier, and I'll be showing you guys the next step process with those. So, guys, let's go ahead and do this. So you guys remember the steps?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, so I'm gonna walk you guys through it one more time. Dry hand, right? So I got my right hand that's dry. And you guys can do this one at a time. You guys, so Angel started getting in line behind Brooklyn. And then you guys can do it as like going down the line. So boom, when I drop it in there, I remove with my wet hand. I make some room with my dry hand, boom, drop it in there. Make sure it's covered. Take it again, quick drop the second time. The second time the drop shouldn't be as long because we're already wet. We're just trying to create another crust, trying to create a nice little layer, and that'll be that. So boom, got that. When your cheese sticks come out, this is how they should look. Okay, nicely covered. Put them on the tray. All right, Brooklyn, let's go ahead and have you walk through one for us. Now remember, right? Yep, right hand started off.
So
Nice and covered. And you want to make sure that all of it is covered. Yep, it's completely covered. All right, pull it up. Make sure you don't got too much flour in your hand. Yep, drop it. Now you're going to change it over to your left. Yep. No, don't wipe it off. Drop it back. Drop it back. Now just pick it straight up. Give it a couple shakes. Now drop it. Now use your dry hand to roll it. Yep, dry hand to roll it. No, don't touch it. Don't touch it. Use your dry hand to roll it, huh?
Yeah, we're definitely gonna wipe it one.
That's okay. That's part of cooking, Papa. Boom. So now use your dry hand. Gently pick it up. Drop it back in your liquid. Pick it up. You gotta drop it in gently. Pick it back up. Drop it in. Now you do your second cover. Boom.
now
You got your mozzarella stick. All right, Angel.
you have a mozzarella stick.
You all done? You think you want to do some more? You done?
I think I want to do some more.
Okay, let's let Angel do it. So here, we keep your hands dripping. Keep them over the table. And Angel, let's see you do it. Let's see how you do it, Papa. No, one hand. You want to use wet, dry hand. Yep. No problem. Yep, drop it in there. Then you're going to move to your wet hand. Yep, wet hand, pick it up, drop it in there. Don't touch it with your dry hand, just drop it. Yep, now with your dry hand, cover it up. Don't touch it, don't touch the stick. Actually, you want to use cover it. Now, with your wet hand, now with your dry hand, pick it up, drop it in your, now use your wet hand, drop it back in your crumbs, cover it. Yep, make sure it's all covered. You want to get it nice and covered. Then once it's nice and covered, you just go in. Boom. All right, Brooklyn's turn. And then, yep, you just move down there and keep your hands over the table. That way we don't make too big of a mess. All right. Go in there, Brooklyn. Yep, dry hand. Dry hand. So, Angel,
Yeah.
You've had mozzarella sticks before, but this is your first time making them. Mm-hmm. Is there any surprises? Is there anything that we did that you think we didn't do? Is there anything that you thought that we would have done before we started making it? What do you think about it? Don't drop it in too hard, babe, because you don't want to make it much. No, drop it in.
You know what? I thought we were
touch
gonna
the
use regular cheese, like cheddar cheese or Parmesan, something like that. But now it's a surprise to me that we got cheese sticks.
Yep, we actually used the cheese stick. So boom, Drop that back. No, wet. Yep, dry hand. Drop it back in your, no. Drop it back in your liquid. Now wet hand, hurry up, get the wet hand. Yep. Drop it back in your crumbs. Yep, cover it up. And remember guys, when you drop it in the crumbs, you don't want to touch it because then you can knock some of the liquid off. So you want to just go straight into the crumbs and let the crumbs cover it up, okay?
Okay.
Boom, there we go. Another mozzarella stick. Anybody else? There's 2 more left.
Yeah, I'll do.
You do one, I'll do one. Okay, Buki, here. I'm going to help you with your gloves. Uh-oh. And what you can do, Buki, is if you want to, you go ahead and wash your hands. Because the messy part is all done.
Right. Dry one.
Yep, dry one.
Dry one. Pick it up.
Wet hand. Pick it up with the wet hand. Cover it, like move it around with the wet hand because you want it all the way covered. Yep.
And then
drop it in, cover it up. Yep, try not to touch it. Cover it up, cover it up, cover it up, cover it up nice. Yep. Take it out with the dry hand now. Drop it back in. Pick it up with the wet. Drop it. Cover it up. All right. Keep covering it, Because it got, so what's going to happen is the little parts that it don't need and don't get sucked up, they'll fall off by themselves. Okay, let's go ahead and pick it up. Shake it off, get a little shake. Okay, go ahead, go. All right, so I want to show y'all these things before we fry them, right? These how our mozzarella sticks look once they're frozen. As you see, the breading is stuck to them. That's going to allow us to get a nice crispy outside when we fry them. We're going to get a quick clean up here and we'll meet you guys over at the fryer. All right, guys, so we are here at the fryer. I got my deep fryer going at about 350 degrees. Got my basket in there. It's already gone. That little green light up here indicates that it's ready to go. So we're just going to go ahead and start. So what I like to do is pull my oil up, and I'm going to go about, go 3 at a time with these. Actually, I got about 6 ready, so I'm gonna go ahead and start with the first 5. Drop those in. Ooh, look at that, look at that. That's the magical part right there. So now we're letting them get a nice fry. And we're gonna fry these until they're golden. Now to go with that, I got some marinara here in the pot. We had a jar of marinara. When I bought some of the things when we were going to be sheltering in place, I bought a couple jars of pasta sauce, some marinara. So we just got one of those. We're going to warm it up a little bit. And that's what we're going to use as a side dipping sauce along with a little bit of ranch. That's what the kids love. Letting them go. As you see, got some nice clean oil in there. Because I want a nice brown. I want a nice beautiful brown. And what I want to do is I'll just give them a peek and give them a shake around. A little peek and a shake around. And I got my marinara going. And that's bubbling here. That's beautiful. Now what I'm doing with the marinara, it doesn't have to be piping hot. I just like my marinara to be a little warm, you know, just to accompany. So we're gonna, boom, stir this up. It's nice and warm, just basically knocking a little chill off that. I'm gonna pull this last one out the fryer, and then I'm gonna show you guys how we're gonna set up this plate. All right, so we got our plating all out and everything. That's here, my nice black plating. I love using this plate. It makes everything look so elegant. Get our last mozzarella stick out. Go ahead and kill the heat on our fryer because we don't need that anymore. So I take my sticks and I'm gonna go 4 on the bottom, put 2 on the top, go ranch in one corner. Then we're gonna go ahead and then we're turning off our marinara. Little marinara in our shot glass there. Boom. Don't forget your greens. There you guys have homemade mozzarella sticks, a little bit of ranch, little marinara. I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you guys enjoy making this recipe. And I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Conscious Cooking. Let's see if the kids like them or not.